to my channel, Nila's Mystic School. I'm Nila. Today we'll be discussing about Padmasana. Padmasana is the lotus position, which we sit down on the floor or sit down in a very comfortable place and meditate, or even back home in India, we sit down in this position and eat. We have our dinner or breakfast or lunch, whatever it is. I still follow that at my house. I love sitting down on the ground and eating. I feel like so connected actually. It feels like a ritual for me. So that's my practice. That is something which I do. I learned from my days in Sittagam. That's the Gurukulam where I come from. It's in Salem, Tamil Nadu. And I always feel that it was such a beautiful time, sitting with everybody together, sitting down on the floor and eating, and it was like such a time of unity. I felt each time oneness there. So I even today I take this moment to sit down on the floor and eat. So, but that's anyway, it's my practice. I don't expect, I don't even promote this, but I felt like sharing the importance of sitting in Padmasana. If you have a challenge with some difficulties in your physical body, let's always remind this body is my temple. This body is very important to me because this is what I brought when I came into this universe. And it's my duty to take care of this body. It's not about being in what size you are. It's not about being like what skin you are, what color you are. It's not about how you look like. It's about how you feel from within. So I take this opportunity to explain about Padmasana today. Padmasana is the lotus position, first number point. And second one, it helps you to open up your hips and stretches the knees and the ankle. The opening up the hips is a beautiful process of opening up your Hara sacral chakra and your root chakra. So right there, your chakra system is starting to get activated. So that is a beautiful way of activating yourself. So if you feel the energy is not flowing so good, there are so many healers around here. Sometimes we feel that the sink is not there, it's not flowing good. So take time, sit 5-10 minutes in Padmasana and then start your day. It's actually a beautiful exercise and beautiful way of starting your day. So the next point is that it activates the organs in your abdomen. The organs in the abdomen are very important. Yes, our heart is very important, but organs in our abdomen is really important, very crucial, especially for a woman or even a man too. It's very important. So taking care of our abdomen is really, really good. And sitting down in Padmasana and eating, this was the reason why we sat down on the floor and we ate, because each time we take the food, we bend down and we come up and put it in our mouth. So there was an exercise, there was a stimulation of the digestive juices inside the stomach. So that was the reason why we sat on the floor and ate in those days. Moreover, we didn't have any chairs. I'm talking like long ago, so long ago, we didn't have chairs in the school which I came from. I think we had maybe 1 or 2 chairs, that's it. And we are almost like 50 people staying there. Okay, story apart, let's come back to the subject. And it also helps to relax the mind and calms down the brain. Isn't that beautiful? It relaxes your mind and calms down the brain. So if you feel somebody agitated or somebody not able to calm down, just tell them, take a moment, sit down on the floor, sit down with your in lotus position, and if you are a healer, just put your hands on the shoulder and they will just come down and they'll get grounded right away. It's a beautiful grounding technique. You can ground yourself and ground others just in this technique, because the Muladhara is right touching the ground, it just boom, the rooting happens, and it's a beautiful tree is opening up the hands up and making you wide open. And that's the other benefit of Padmasana. Then it also relieves menstrual discomfort. Just for all the women out there, it relieves menstrual discomfort of late. all the younger children are having a lot of menstrual discomfort. So tell them to take time and sit down for 5 minutes and calm down. Why it relieves your menstrual discomfort? Because as it is, the Padmasana position takes care of your abdomen, right? So half the issues are solved there. And next is that because there's a lot of grounding happening, all the system starts to flow at peace. So that is a beautiful point here as a healer. And it also helps to improve posture. When you sit down, usually the slouching happens only after some time. It doesn't happen right away. If you actually, when you sit down, if you actually press your base a little bit on the floor, your spinal cord will be really straight like this. You have to press down your base to the floor. Your spinal cord will be straight. This I teach them in my school. Whenever whoever comes here, I ask them to sit down on the floor for at least for 5-10 minutes and show them this. When I'm teaching, I'm mostly teaching sitting down on the floor. Because I feel so grounded and feel so connected, and then like almost like I'm just transferring whatever is flowing within me to my students. So when all my students have told that I'll be sitting down for 5-6 hours, my spinal cord will be straight because my base is right down in the floor. So eventually you will have a straight posture and you will not slouch down. The slouching happens because you don't press your base to the ground. So that's the key of sitting in Padmasana. Press your base to the ground and you will be sitting straight. That's the next point, and also increases the awareness of the chakras. Sitting down on the floor increases the awareness of the chakras and also awakens you. If you are feeling a bit tipsy, sometimes when we as a healer in the journey, we feel like very tipsy, very high-headed, light. At that time, I think sitting in Padmasana will really help to stay grounded and stay awakened. And it helps in the process of awakening, especially in the process of Kundalini awakening. Sitting in Padmasana is really helpful. So these are the tips which are basics in Padmasana. Let's not make it too complicated. Let's stop here. And I hope it is useful. Yeah, and I know that not everybody can sit down on the floor in lotus position, but I suggest start somewhere. This is like the basic. Yoga is very good. I don't promote yoga because there are a lot of people doing that already. I promote holistic living. Yoga is a part of holistic living. So few things, small things here and there we can all do in our day-to-day life. My guru told me that yoga is nothing but doing whatever a child does in the age of below 5. That's what my guru has taught me, that yoga is nothing but doing whatever a child did below the age of 5. Below the age of 5, the child is very flexible, moving the hands nicely, putting the leg around, taking the big toe and putting in the mouth. It's all the child. If you have, I'm sure you would have seen that at home with our kids, and any baby. We would have all seen that. And the beauty of that, their life force energy is so active. It's like full flowing, right? And it's so beautiful. And that's the reason why they're so flexible. So the key is to have your channels so wide open and free flowing. That is a key. So I think holistic approach is very important, being a healer, even being a human, It's so important to have your life with a holistic approach. So see you soon with another amazing video. I see you soon. And if you have any questions or queries, or if you want me to talk about any particular video, feel free to post it down or comment down. And I hope you like this video. See you soon. Thank you.